In this tutorial, I'm going to go over how to create a new eBay listing using rivalripper.com. Now, if you log into your RivalRipper account, and you can either go to Listings Live or the drafts, they're basically going to take you to different pages, but they'll have the same button. So there's going to be a new button. When you click on the new button, it's going to take you to the form. You know, it's similar to what eBay looks like. It's going to give you all the features. We don't support everything. If there's something missing in here that you're used to filling out on eBay, just let us know and we might be able to add it. We put in most of the common fields that everybody uses, and we try to limit or remove additional stuff that just kind of slows you down. Like, the whole point of building a tool like this is to kind of get everything going fast. So we want to be able to scroll through here and create a listing really fast. So I'm just going to go through here and kind of comment on anything that stands out that might not be very clear when you're just kind of doing it. Title, we have a little description thing there, that character count that lets you know how many characters you have. So you want to make sure you get it to turn green. So if I just keep going, copy and paste this, boom. So there, now I'm in the green. I've got at least 70 characters. The templates, we're going to have a full tutorial on how the templates work, how the template builder works, how you can use one template across multiple listings and have different descriptions. That's a longer tutorial. But here you can just select whatever the template is that you're using. There's a preview button, so you can fill out some text down here for your description, and then the preview button will show your template. So when you create a template, there's actually tags that you can use in your template. So we would replace the description using this tag. So for example, this template here that I have on my test account here does not actually use a description tag. So that would be just not a good template to use. We want to use an actual template that has a description in it. So I would want to edit this. And so if I edit it and put a description tag in there, it'll get replaced with the text down here. And then this little message will go away since the template has a description in it. So if you scroll down, there's a character count in case you need that. Got your conditions, listing format. Most people do fixed these days. Really important thing here on this page is the cost. Make sure you enter in your cost. That's going to carry over to your orders. So when your orders come in, it's going to calculate how much money you're making based on price minus cost, minus the eBay fees, minus PayPal fees, any global settings you have for shipping and handling, sales tax stuff that comes in from eBay if you have that set. So here's your inventory. You want to set how many quantity of items you have for sale, and then your listing duration. So for the primary category here, you can go through manually. So every time you select one of these, it's going to update the one below, and you want to get it to not be red. So you want to be on like a bottom level category. So if it's red, you haven't gone far enough. So if I go to cables and adapters, that's a bottom level category. And then cameras and photos, this is level 1, so it's the top level. If you need help finding a category, you can click this little red thing. So I could search for adapters. If I click OK, search for adapters, it's going to bring up every category available that has the word adapters in it. Click the button and boom, it fills it out for you pretty fast. An important item, if you're going to use RivalRipper, make sure you always have SKUs. If your listings currently don't have SKUs, we highly recommend going through your listings and updating them so that they do have SKUs, because everything on RivalRipper is attaching everything to these SKU numbers. That's how we import costs. This is just how we keep track of the price ripper data. Everything is attached to these SKUs. So if you don't have a custom SKU, when you create a new listing using RivalRipper, it's going to create one for you. So this was made up, RR for RivalRipper, and then just random set of characters. If you have store categories, this test account does not have store categories. They'll show up down here, and you can select your core store categories. We do recommend using store categories, as it's a little boost to your SEO. This is some extra stuff. This costs money, so if there's a little green thing, costs extra money. Second category costs extra money. Most people ignore those. You used to not have to enter in a brand model. You do now. It's a required field in most categories. So it's also good for SEO, good for search algorithm in eBay. So make sure you fill out your brand and at least model. If you don't have a part number or an MPN, just copy the model to the part number. So just do it twice. Can't hurt you. If you have a UPC or ISBN, if it's a book, I forget what these two are. I think they're European. EP is new. That's actual eBay ID. So if you put in the correct brand and model, it's going to attach your listing to an EPA ID. If you had a UPC, it also knows. So if you have the UPC, you can enter that in. If you don't know what it is, or if you don't have one, you can put in does not apply, and that should go through. Last tab here, if you click on this little tab, you can change the site that you're posting to, what currency it is. These are going to be automatically set in your global settings, which are under here on global settings. So you won't have to fill that out if you have it already set. So that's it for this panel. If I scroll down, I can click on image gallery if I already have some images. All I need to do is just do that, click them. I can search for images if I've named them a certain way. I can search by when they were added, if they're small, large, whatever you like. So if I just close this panel, now my images are here. I can change the order. The first image is what's going to show up in your gallery. So whatever this image is, it's going to show up in your gallery first. If you need to see the actual metadata, you can see that. And the metadata is just different URLs for the images. We use Cloudinary, which is an image hosting service, that covers all of our image hosting needs. It allows us to optimize the images, resize them properly. It backs them up, everything. It does it all for us, and ultimately does it for you. So you can have up to 12 images, just like on an eBay account. A cool feature here is that you can click this, and you can put in, I've already added 3 images, so I only have 9 spaces left. You can put in external URLs. So if I wanted to rip a Home Depot image, or like I had a tarp here that I was using as a test, I can just, boom, add photos. And so what did it, I think this is a toilet seat. Is that what that is? So I just ripped a toilet seat from Home Depot, and the tarp came from our servers. So, but now they're added. So I have 5 in there. If we scroll down to package details, you have to fill out all of this, especially if you are using the global shipping program. The weight and size are required. If you're in another country, this will change to the metric system. This is English, so it'll be the English system. We'll have another tutorial on how to set up your profiles, but you no longer, thanks to this amazing eBay feature, you no longer have to fill this out on every listing. You can just use a profile. So I have a profile set up for calculated shipping, UPS, free, 2 days as processing time. And I just use that on every listing. Same for the return policy and payment policy. I already have profiles filled out. So if you fill out your price and your cost above, it'll figure out an estimation. So if I scroll up here and put in $100 and set my cost to 50, if I scroll down, it's guessing on what the insertion fee is. It'll actually give you the actual insertion fee when it estimated insertion fee when it pops up. So my $100 item is going to cost me $10 because I think my account's set to 10% for my eBay final value fees. It might be different depending on your account. Same for the PayPal fees. Those are all set in these global settings over here, so you can modify those if you need to. Again, these are all just estimates. So if I click verify, probably gonna have to fill all this stuff out. What am I missing? Yeah, this is all filled out, ready to go. No red, no pink showing up, no errors. This is not actually going, when I click this button, it's just going to verify the listing. It's not going to actually send it to eBay yet. It's going to do a pop-up, and it's going to estimate what my fee is and tell me if there's any errors before it sends it to eBay. So if I click verify, it's going to pop up. It's going to try to contact eBay, and I have 4 errors. So I'm not opted into business policies. So it's letting me know that I need to go to this web page right here on eBay and opt into eBay's business policies. And once I do that, it looks like these errors will go away. Oh, I forgot to put the brand and MPN in. So there you go. This is a great example. So I didn't fill out the brand, so I need to go put the brand in. I didn't put the MPN in either. So let's do that. Let's go up and scroll in here and fill out cool brand. 123 is the model number. 1234. So I scroll back down, submit listings. Again, it's not going to send it to eBay until it verifies it. So now I have less errors. So the PayPal is going to go away once I set up my business policy opt-in. And then, well, of course, I forgot the MPN. Cool brand, model number 1234, and then again, if you don't have a part number or an MPN, model part number, just copy your model over. Just do it twice. That works fine. So submit listing, contacting eBay. So now, see, this is a great example. So now I'm getting 2 warnings. So warnings won't prevent your listing, and you can see down here won't prevent your listing from being posted. So you can proceed with having 2 warnings. So it knows my business policies. It says I'm not opted in, so should be fine if I were to send it. It's going to use what I have on file. But the warnings aren't going to prevent you. So I can actually submit this to eBay, and they'll charge me 20 cents for insertion fee, and my listing will be live. But if I had opted into the business policy and set that up, and then selected my PayPal, proper PayPal. Oh, I know what happened on this. I changed my PayPal email address. So I think my PayPal email address is incorrect. So I need to go in there, set that up, and then put in my correct PayPal account on this account, and then hit submit. So once I hit submit, it'll show up on your live listings page. And then also, if for some reason, let's say we can't connect to eBay or any type of errors, you can always go into the eBay API log and check the errors. Now, an additional feature that you can do here is you can set this all up. So I've got all this filled out, and if I don't want to send it to eBay yet, I can save it as a draft. So there, my SKU RR19D6221 has just been saved as a draft. And if I want to go edit that, it's going to be over here in the drafts now. There's my giggle jiggle product that I'm selling for $100, and you can see my cost is in there that I set as $50. There's my SKU, quantity is 1, price is 100, and if I click on the profits here, do the pop-up, it'll show me what my $37 in profit, and then I can click on edit to edit it, change whatever I need to change. There's my photos that were already in there. Everything's already saved. There's the same fees that I had. I can verify and submit. If you want to click this reset button, you can reset, clear everything out, or you can just refresh a new draft. So that's really all there is to adding a new listing. Again, if you have any feature requests, or if you would like to see some additional boxes on here that aren't included, feel free to send us email to support, and we'll see what we can do. So this ends this tutorial. Thanks for watching.